Hi, I'm Deanne Pearson, the math teacher at River City Academy. This is the progress video for algebra, and I wanted to explain what we're doing differently this year. We started with YouTube videos for all the notes and Math Excel for School for the homework. This change allows students to move through the class at their own pace and to take notes and to do homework whenever available. They can do it at home or at school. They still should be progressing through an assignment per day, which is to take notes, which is an 8-minute video, and to do 10 to 15 problems. While they are working through the problems, I am available here at school for all their questions. So one of the things we are doing is every day I have this spreadsheet up on the smartboard so that the students can see what they should be working on. I've had this since the beginning of the year. Also, it shows when they get done with a quiz, what the percent is that they should be at. So as we go through here, the student should be through 2.6 to 2.9 test, which would be at 12%. If they were all the way caught up, they would be at 16% with Chapter 3. The students are moving at their own pace, so when I pace this out, I am looking at giving them 3 extra weeks at the end of the school year to get finished. So if they're a little behind this pace, that is perfectly fine. They can work at home, make it up. There are students that are halfway through the year already, so I did a different chart for them. So they should be working on Chapter 6 for this quarter, and then Chapter 7 and part of 8, and these would be their percents. So I have students working all over, so it's hard to do an exact number for everybody. Now I switched over to my YouTube channel. All the students know how to find my YouTube, which is just under Deanne Pearson. They all have a Google account where they can find it. And then I have the most recent videos at the top, but if they go down to the bottom, there is my different channels, so the algebra and geometry can go to their specific channels to get at all the videos that they need to watch. And they can just click on that, and then it will go into the video and give the explanation. We have several from the beginning of the year all the way to the end of the year to choose from. The homework itself is in Math Excel for School. When the students are going through the problems, they have all been really good at being able to check and find their homework as they go through a question, so the test itself can go up to 2-3. So when they bring up a problem, over on the left it will tell you which section. This one is 2.1, problem 47. All these come with question help. They can be an example. They can go step by step where the computer helps them solve it. So it has a lot of choices for them to go through to help them finish the problems. Since this program is new to me, I will be changing it next year where some of the problems they do have to show me the work for. The other thing, most students are working it out on papers and then putting it into the computer. That way, if they make a mistake, we can double check it and see if it was inputting it in a computer incorrectly or just a correct answer. I'm hoping this working on the computer will help them on their national test that they take this spring, because that's all computerized, and that is some of the glitches we've been having is just putting the answer into the computer. We finally have our algebra tile up on Empower. We aren't really using it this year because of the computerized system, but if you go into the program, you should see stars on what the students have completed. If they have done all the work, then everything should have a star at this right-hand corner. And if they haven't gotten to something like this 3-6 to 3-7, it'll show the working icon. And I still haven't changed every icon in here. The action will still say take notes during class, do the problems 3-6, 9 through 22 all. Instead, this will not be in a book anymore, it's on the computer. So that is the difference, and that's why we aren't really using it this year, but we will get back to it coming up once we get a chance to get everything changed. But everything is recorded in Empower, so it should be accurate on what they have completed and where they currently are in the math program. Excuse me. They can also show you in the actual homework program itself where they are, and it's nice because I can actually go through and tell how much they have completed. On their home page, when it shows you a percent on there, it is of the current chapter they're in, not overall in the course. So that has been throwing a few students off. So don't worry about that. And the dates on the tests I left open for a whole semester because, again, everybody's working at their own time. So to be accurate and know what pacing they are, they should be referring to my smartboard every day to know what they should be at. So where I'd really like students to be in algebra is at 16%, having chapter 3 done and starting to work on chapter 4. But if they are done with chapter 2, that's still a safe place to be because that's only 2 weeks behind. And like I said, we have over 2 weeks at the end of the year that they can make up work and get stuff done. So it's a guideline. It's not set in stone, so they can finish at any time. I hope this answers your questions, and I'll see you at parent-teacher conferences.